Hello, my name is Matul, and my term project in R is using a Markov process to determine the duration of a marketing campaign for a hypothetical orange juice company called Brand A Orange Juice. Brand A Orange Juice currently controls 20% of the orange juice market, and they are looking to increase their market share through an aggressive ad campaign. They've hired Markov marketing consultants for the job, and we're currently sitting in on a marketing meeting with Brand OJ and MMC. MMC, let me see what you all have come up with, says the marketing executive. MMC has completed testing through a marketing focus group where members of the focus group drink 1 carton of orange juice per week. After viewing the campaign, members of the focus group had the following responses. There's a 90% probability a person using Brand A orange juice will stay with Brand A, and there's a 70% probability a person not using Brand A orange juice will switch to Brand A. So using this data, MMC has created the following probability matrix. They've also made a diagram using the diagram R package, which makes this nice state transition diagram for us. I would like this campaign to run for 3 weeks, but I'm particularly interested in our market share capture at the end of each week, says the executive. So MMC runs the following calculations, which you can see here. And so we take the probability transition matrix and multiply that by the initial market share, which you can see is 20% of Brand A and 80% of not Brand A. So after 1 week, you can see that their market share increases to 74%. After week 1, it increases to 84%, 85 rather. And after week 3, it increases to almost 87%. The marketing executive notices week after week market share appears to be increasing and asks the group, should we keep the campaign going, for how long? A young intern speaks up, who has recently completed Math 23a, and he proclaims eventually the amount of market share will converge to a constant value. We can calculate this constant value by continually multiplying the previous result by the transition matrix. Brilliant, proclaims the marketing executive. He continues, is there a way I can see this output visually? The intern, who is receptive to the idea, responds, says, yes, let me show you. So for this animation, I'm going to switch over to RStudio so I can step through the animation one by one. So you can see the initial starting vector there of 20% market share for Brand A and 80% for not Brand A. And we can see the market share gain there after 1 week. And here is the 2nd week. And here is the 3rd week. So if we continue to run the marketing campaign, after week 4, we can start to see that it does not increase as much as it has in previous weeks. And week 5, and week 6, and week 7. And you can see that it starts to converge, probably starting around week 5. And here's the market share plot in Knitter. So it says it looks like we're converging at about 85%. And the intern says, well, let's check. And he runs the numbers, and you can see here that after week 4, you're at about 87%, and you're staying around 87%. And it seems like you've hit a maximum amount of market share right here. And that's week 6, and here's week 7. And so the intern proclaims that it's 87.5% to be exact, and occurs at week 6. so we should run this campaign no longer than 6 weeks. 6 weeks it is. Great job, intern. So the amount of market share that brand A is able to capture is strongly influenced by the initial starting condition, along with the probabilities of the given state matrix. And so brand A, OJ, is impressed with Markov Marketing Consultants' work until they receive the bill. Apparently they're high priced. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll put my email in the code comments, and thanks a lot.